Right, welcome back to my review of the decks I was going to use in July, and an update of what I'm going to be using in August. Isn't this exciting? First off, I'd just like to introduce you to some new crystals I've got. Well, these are actually tumbled flint, and that was while I was away on holiday. We went to Grimes Graves, which is a Neolithic flint mines, and what you see on the surface is a bunch of depressions in the ground where the individual flint mines were, where the shafts down into the flint were, and there's, I think at the moment you can see something like 443 of them. They were busy. They were busy there for a long time. So yeah, that was quite cool. It kind of looks like a grassy moonscape now with all these craters. So I thought, well, I've got to come back with a little bit of flint, and I did pick up a few rough flints as well in my travels as I walked around there. And this is just a couple of lepidolite crystals that I found in a little shop there, and I didn't have any. They were on my list, so they came home with me. So say hello to them. Right. It's a 50-50. Well, not including the Sibilla. Now you all know about my Sibilla, so that's staying as usual. Got to work with that. So love it. That's an ongoing project at the moment. So I might just actually put that out of the way. I'm still going to be working with my playing cards. These are the German 32 cards Skatkarten. There's such lovely artwork. I don't know how close I can get and actually have it focused, so I'm not gonna try too hard. But I love these cards. Absolutely love them. So that I would never be without these. In fact, I've said in various places at various times that if I had to reduce all of my decks down to a single one, if I had to get rid of them all and only keep one, I would keep the Skatkarten. That's my baby. And I'm going to continue working with this tarot because I absolutely love it. I've just realized I had this all set up in the other direction, and then I realized the light wasn't very good, so all my decks are kind of the wrong way around. I think I've moved a couple of them. So I love this one. I'm sorry, I'm not paying attention to where the camera is, so sorry if I went out of shot there. It's just such a sweet deck, and you know, for a Marseille type, the faces are just, I mean, there's even a jolly devil. Isn't that darling? I love it. I just really, really love this deck, so that I'm happy to work with that for another month. We're good. Right, the O cards. Now, I love them, and I'm very glad I've got them, and I will, again, use them. But I'm finding it really difficult. The thing with my oracle cards, I don't read for myself, you know, and I don't have occasion to read a lot. So a lot of my practice revolves around posting things on Instagram, simply to have something to, you know, to do with it, some reason to work with my cards. And these are very, I don't know, I have real trouble keeping it neutral enough for you know, a general, you know, take it or leave it sort of reading on Instagram. I mean, some of these look, you know, quite like Cycle. Oh yeah, I could work with that in a couple of the picture cards and make something, you know, in even anger. But for some reason, I keep drawing ones that are like really difficult to keep neutral and simple. And I could just go, oh, no, I can't work with that one. That's not going to work. That's not for a general audience. But I don't like doing that. If I get a card, I want to stick to it. I don't just want to go, don't like that one, pull another one. I don't know, just funny like that. So I'm finding it really difficult. The picture cards are fine. Again, upside down, or some of them are upside down. Yeah, you know, you can make that as, some of them are upside down. How did this happen? Oh, well, anyway. You know, you can make them as general as you like, or as personal as you like. I mean, these would be really great for, you know, shadow work and in-depth analysis and, you know, that kind of tied in knots sort of thing. I really, really love these cards, but I'm just not finding it very practical for my Instagram work. So they're going. Bye-bye. We'll come to the replacements in a moment. And also what's going is the Lenormand, because I didn't use them at all. I love them. I absolutely love them. And this one is interesting because this has got the 13, what did she call them? She called them the 13 gypsies? I'm not sure. Oh, well, actually, she calls them a number of different things. 13 gypsies, the 13 witches, the 13 ladies. And I keep them mixed in with the deck. So they're quite fun to work with. And I really, really love this deck, but I'm just not working with it. And I've suddenly got an itch to work with another deck instead. Not a Lenormand, but one that I love. And I haven't been working with it. I want to work with it. So this has got to go. So that's going. That one, I'll start with that, is being replaced by my lovely Kippers. I love these. I haven't been working with them. I should be working with them. So bye-bye Lenormand, we're going to work with you instead. So that'll be for August now coming up. I'm looking forward to that. I hope I get a bit more time. I've had, well, there was a holiday. I was away for a week at the end of July. I got a late start anyway, and I really didn't accomplish very much with my cards at all in July, much to my dismay, because that's just really all I want to do. Having to work and sleep, really. Well, who planned that out? Now, the oracle that's replacing the O cards. And this is Chris. Are you listening? This one's your fault. In fact, actually, I meant to get another deck out that is also your fault. And I'm casting my eyes around quickly to see if I can find it and grab it. Hang on just a sec, folks. Sorry about that. In my efforts to strain my neck to see, crane my neck perhaps is probably a better word, to see if I could spot the deck, I sent everything pretty much flying. So hopefully I can weave this together. So yeah, my oracle. Thank you, Chris. I'm going to send you a bill soon for all the money you're costing me. Recognize this one? Now, this is available. Well, the images are available online for free. There's 100 of them. There are 100 cards or card images. And what you do is you download them, and then you take yourself off to something like Print Studio, or I don't know who else does this sort of thing, and you print yourself up a deck. And that is precisely what I've done. And as you can see, this is the Vintage Botanical Oracle. Now, I can't remember the name of the lady who did the images and put the keywords and everything on it, but I will certainly put a link down below so you can all go off there and get your own copy. But aren't they gorgeous? And I really, really like the keywords and little key phrases at the bottom. Yeah, this, I'm trying to think how much it actually cost me to make this. It wasn't cheap because I'm using quite large cards. I mean, if I compare it to these tarot cards, these aren't the biggest tarot cards by any stretch of the imagination, but as you can see, they're quite big. But they are still, and look how good I've been. They're still in alphabetical order. I have not used them. I've stuck to only using the O cards. Oh, I tell a lie. That's one slightly out of order there. But anyway, yeah. So, but I am so looking forward to using these. And of course, sorry, straighten that out. When Chris showed these in one of his videos, I was like, oh my God, gotta have that. That is just like foxglove to prevent intervention. Raspberry, what's that say? I'm reading this through my camera. Make amends. Spelling's a little funny sometimes, but never mind. Never mind, I can live with it. Quinine, ward off infection of spirit. You know, they all kind of make a bit of sense. So, I love it. Lemon, building trust. That's interesting. I like that. Anyway, they're lovely, but I'm not going to keep you here all day looking at those. So, thank you, Chris. I'm very happy to have that. And the other deck that I went off to get is, you're also responsible for this one, Chris, which is the Eros Oracle. It's another one of his. Oh, I've got this, isn't it? Isn't it great? And I'd seen it. You know when you just see sort of static pictures and you go, yeah. And then somebody's just got to sort of like fiddle, you know, with the cards, show you a few, handle them, shuffle them, and it's like suddenly, whoop, you have to have them, you know. But these are just so sweet. Haven't really used them yet. You know, it's just one of the, I have to have them, but I'll use them. I will use them. But I won't be using them this month, because this month it's just my cards, my tarot, Botanical Oracle, and where'd you go, Kippers? And my lovely Kippers. And, of course, my Sibilla put you back. And that's it. Right. That's my little update. Hope I can sort of stitch this together, make a decent video out of it. And I'll speak to you again soon. Bye-bye.